Greta Thunberg. I'm excited for the next generation. I mean, there's people from our generation who are doing awesome stuff too, but I'm just so excited for all these like teenagers who are so cool. Like way too cool for us. They're so cool.
Oh. Today we're talking about the future.
The future.
Yeah. That's got to go in. That's absolutely
so quality.
Everything scares me about what's going to happen at the end of the world.
Well, it's scary now, the stuff that's happening, let alone in 10 years' time. The biggest worries for the future, I think, is climate change.
Yeah.
And I think that's, climate change and politics, they're hand in hand.
Because climate change has the biggest consequences and domino effect on everything else.
Yeah. Just because it's been on the forefront of everyone's mind right now, and we're really starting to feel it as well.
Yeah, just because it has connections to so many other things like animals. There are so many more species that are going to be extinct. It's kind of depressing to think overwhelmed
I'm very worried about global warming.
I'm very worried about everything.
Yes, me too.
I'm just riddled with anxiety.
Yeah, I feel overwhelmed with dread for that because I don't know how to fix it.
No one in power is actually realizing that
we're stressed.
It was we had 10 years time 5 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's impending doom is coming.
People's habits need to change in a sense because if they're not educated on what they're doing, then it actually will come back and bite us.
I'd hope that in 10 years' time, and this is what I think our generation is kind of hoping on and banking on, I hope that by that time a lot of the people that are in positions of power that are horrible people would have retired or retired.
What are we doing about climate change, Julian?
Probably literally nothing, which is I sometimes will maybe put something that should be in recycling, not in recycling, and not realize, because I think I really...
Well, I try to use less plastic, but then I always come back to this thing where it's individual versus governments and corporate should take more responsibility than one person.
Yeah, but I also still don't realize what's waste and what's plastic and what's recycled, which is dumb.
Google it.
I'm worried about so much, and it becomes so overwhelming that you just have to push it out of your brain to get through, genuinely to get through the day. And I know that sounds so wanky, but it's so true.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to women running the world.
Yeah.
More women of colour in positions of power because they raised all us. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Surely that's got to be better.
Carly Rae Jepsen's coming to Australia, and that's all I really care about right now.
I'm excited to go and experience other cultures, getting more of a view on the world.
I'm kind of excited to have my outlook on life to change even more, if that makes sense.
I love earning my own money and having the free will to spend on what I want.
Representation for people of colour, across the board in politics, in business, and in life in general.
Technology. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen in 10 years of technology. Is it going to change? Are we still going to be using phones? Are we going to be using a variation of that?
Are we going to have one of those Kim Possible watches? Where she touches it and the screen's here?
Very near future. I'm very excited for the next season of the NBA. Oh wow. Prediction for a year, Lakers win.
I don't think that's what he's asking, but yeah, good job there.
3 different possibilities. Either homeless, but I've had a good time. The second option is, I'm just got a humble living, an honest living, just having fun, maybe family, who knows. And the goal, I think the most probable outcome is I'll be friends with Elon Musk and I'll be solving the big issues. I won't know if I'm successful because my goal is to become a historical figure. For whatever it is, I will be a historical figure, I guarantee.
In 10 years, I think I'll be hopefully rich. I'll be living in a hill somewhere and have a couple of kids running around, maybe. And the world will be nice, there'll be trees. Still.
I would love trees.
I'm hoping there'll be trees.
I'm going to be the rich auntie of my family that's childless and flies around on private jets.
True. You will be.
No, not private, because that's bad for the environment. I just know I don't want to have kids. That's my whole life plan. That's f***ing. That's really, can't say that.
I hope that by then I'll have a full-time job that pays more than $40K.
When I'm 31,
My biggest wish is to have disposable income.
Yes.
That's all I want.
Preach.
I just want a disposable income. I want to be able to like not feel bad about buying a coffee.
Preach.
I definitely don't think that I'll be owning my own house in 10 years' time. I think I'll definitely still be renting just with like how the current climate is, and being an artist like and a person of colour, like there's certain disadvantages that I have to like overcome.
Like I am thinking about houses and all that kind of stuff now, but am I doing anything? No.
No.
I think I'm in this kind of phase where I'm like, I'm not an adult yet, and I'll get to that one day, and then I'll start being serious about that kind of stuff.
But I'll also be like super anxious about it, and I'll like stress over it like in the middle of the night, but then I'm like, but what can I do? Nothing.
Even my older sister, for example, who's like 30 next year. She has like, her generation has, you get married, you buy a house, you have a kid, you know, hit this career milestone, and then like,
and then you're
packaged in a little bow, and here you go, that's your like 30s. Whereas like now I feel like our generation doesn't like maybe care as much or have the same goals in that order or even the same goals at all. So it's sort of like, well, like someone tell me what goal I'm supposed to have.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I don't know, like I don't want to get married, so tell me something else, like what else can I do?